Yo, what's going on YouTube? You already know who it is and what it is. It's EJ, aka Gohan. And today's a different topic. We're back with another informative video. And today we're going to be talking about the benefits of fasting and also how to go about it. So we're just going to jump straight into it. First, let's talk about the benefits of fasting, and we're going to touch on each topic. So first thing for benefits of fasting is it's good for weight loss. So a lot of people in the fitness community talk about what's the quickest way to lose weight, what's the quickest exercise to lose stubborn belly fat, etc., etc., etc. When actually the abs start showing and also the weight starts falling off in the kitchen, also in the gym, but more so in the kitchen, a lot more in the kitchen. So what fasting does is you're going into a caloric deficit, and that's when your body starts burning fat. A lot of us in this society, we eat a lot of calories because everything is already in front of our faces. It's already made. We don't have to do any work. We can just buy a bag of chips and eat it. 1,000 calories. We could just get a Snicker bar and eat it. 500 calories. So we're constantly being above, we're in a caloric surplus all the time because of the easy readiness of food availability in this world. Fasting is also good for removing toxic waste matter built up in the body. And once again, in the society we live in, there's so much toxic food. So our body is constantly trying to process these toxic processed foods and excrete it out the body. So fasting is a great way or form of removing the toxins and starting the healing process on your organs, your skin, your lymphatic system, and etc. Because we aren't able to heal certain diseases or heal our body because we're constantly eating so much food. So our digestive tract is always on go mode. It's always working. It's never resting. Even in our sleep, it's never resting. Because what do we do before we go to sleep? We may have a bag of chips. That might be the time we eat dinner. You see? So our digestive tract is constantly working, so it's overworked. It's tired. It wants a break. So fasting is a good way to give your digestive system a break. So then the body's energy or focus or tunnel vision can move towards healing organs, healing diseases, cleaning your blood, cleaning your skin. You see what I'm saying? It increases your vibration and clarity of mind. So what does that mean? So when you start to fast, your vision mentally, spiritually, and physically becomes more clearer. It becomes more simple, plain on what you're here to do, what makes you happy, what keeps you going. So when you fast, your vibration increases. You're becoming more of a powerhouse. You're becoming more of a god. You're becoming more of a example or light to others. So that's a perfect way to say it. When you fast, you build a clarity of mind. Your mind becomes clear. So then you become a light to others and also to yourself, because you can reflect. Wow, that's how I was a year ago. This is how I was thinking 3 months ago. This is what I was eating last week. So you see? So those are the benefits of fasting. And now we're going to transition into how do we start fasting? How do we get into it? Because there's a lot of talk from this side and talk from this side about how we fast, and it confuses the masses of people of how to fast, and they're confused and they don't know what to do. So I would say the number one to not get sucked into is whenever you hear somebody say, that's not fasting, this is fasting. That's not fasting, this is the right way to fast. don't take in that knowledge. But they also have knowledge to give you on fasting and information. But don't take that knowledge, because anything is fasting. Not eating till 12 is fasting. Only eating fruits is fasting. Only eating veggies is fasting. Only eating a raw vegan diet is fasting. Just water is fasting. There's so many ways to fast. Just because somebody has one way of thinking towards a fast and what is a fast scientifically does not mean that it should be fasting in your vocabulary, because you're a beginner. How are you going to do a water fast after eating McDonald's and Burger King for 10 years? I mean, you can do it, don't get me wrong, but the consequences, the pain you're gonna have to endure while in that fast might be overwhelming for you. Might not be overwhelming for somebody else, but for you it might be. So what's a better way to get into it? Change your diet. Take a little things out and replace little things in. So if you're eating white sugar, replace it with, maple syrup, coconut sugar. You see what I'm saying? If you're using white flour, trade it in for spelt flour. Come on. Amaranth flour. You see what I'm saying? You make these gradual changes that brings you into being ready to put your body in that state. Because we move too drastic, we're moving too fast, and that can become dangerous, and you can actually kill yourself from fasting. So another way to incorporate fasting is, start doing intermediate fasting. Say you wake up at 7 o'clock. Tell yourself, I'm not gonna drink water till 11. Then at 11 o'clock you drink water, and then at 1 or 2 o'clock you may eat food, and then say at 6 o'clock I'm done eating. So that is intermediate fasting. What you're doing is you're not eating, you're not indulging in any food throughout the more in the day. So if you stop eating at 6 and you wake up at 7 and you start eating at 11, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hours that you're not eating in a day. And then you got the 6 hours where you have a window of eating. So you see what I'm saying? That's intermediate fasting. So now your body's able to get a break and start working on other things. Get the toxic waste matter out and start focusing on other things. So there's many forms of fasting. Then another thing you can do is you can tell yourself, I'm not gonna eat any flour for a week. That's another way of fasting. I'm not gonna eat any flour for a week. No flour. No empanadas, no pancakes, no brownies, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in other people's opinions on what is a fast and what is not a fast. Understand that anything that is neglecting your flesh is a fast. So take very small baby steps and acknowledge your small baby steps and appreciate your small baby steps, because those small baby steps is what's going to build you into doing a 21-day juice fast, doing a 3-day water fast, doing a 6-month raw vegan fast, raw vegan diet. So understand, don't look at everybody else's way of living and try to follow it. Just try to learn from it, and then make you. You combine him, and you become you, and you build into that, and you start your journey of health and wellness to become who you are. So without that being said, that is a quick, simple video on the benefits of fasting and how to go about it. Make sure you like, make sure you comment what you want to see next. What do you want me to talk about? And make sure you share this to somebody, because there's always one person in this world that needs motivation, that needs to hear this specifically. So send it to that person. And also subscribe. If I want you to subscribe, I gotta touch the sky. There you go. Now hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, you already know who it is and what it is. It's EJ, aka Gohan. And we're gonna catch you in the next video.